So guys, my people, we are driving along Rusherere Road and we are going to visit a farmer who has been dealing in goat farming for the last couple of years. But one thing that is amazing about the farmer is that he's growing or he's raising his goats on a 1 acre model. Now, 1 acre model, we just want to find out how is he doing it, most especially when it comes to management, among many other things. So please stick with us. Let's reach Amigo Farm.
You're welcome to Amigo Farm, Mr. Duke.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amir, for hosting us.
Most
Ochimanyi, we've
welcome.
been trying to get you Nayenga wa
Here I am
for
now.
over 1.5 years.
Here we are.
Guys, let me tell you, you need to start paying me for these interviews because getting these people is a tag of war. Today you're free, he's not available. Tomorrow you're available, he's like... But finally, we are here. We're going to talk to Mr. Amir, and he's going to explain to us what Amigo Farm actually means, how it started, where did he get the motivation to start. But the most important thing is, for me, I work with people who have little capital. You know, his goat farm is on 1 acre model, and we want to know how possible is it, and if we are to, you know, to raise on a 1 acre model, how many goats do we need? The management, the feeding, but also the fact that he's never here. He equally has a lot of other engagements. We want to know, Teba Muba, don't people steal from him, and how does he manage that? So my people, before I forget, I want to remind you that Viram Construction Company Limited is your #1 company in case you're starting to build your structure, your apartment, your home. We have all construction material, including sand, bricks, aggregates, stones, and we deliver using Sinotrack. So please do call us on those numbers and we shall be glad to serve you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Again, Mr. Amir.
Yes, please.
Let's start from what your name is and then what exactly Amigo is about and how did you come up with the name Amigo?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm called Wamala Amir, Director Amigo Farm. Amigo means, it's an abbreviation of Amir goats.
Okay.
As simple as that.
Oh.
It has other meanings, but for
this particular one,
it is what it is.
And then you are Wamala.
Yes, I'm
What
Wamala.
is a Wamala doing in Chiruhura?
Wamala, Chiruhura is part of Uganda.
Okay.
So everyone, you can also come and join us.
Meaning Oniala can be northern Uganda.
Yes.
Doesn't necessarily have to be in Bali.
Yeah, but basically, I was born from the western region.
Okay.
My parents are both from this side, and this is home.
Okay. So you are a Muchwezi. You did mention that earlier.
Yes, the name anyone can be a Mchwezi, but I don't know why my parents chose to call me Wamala because Wamala was the second Mchwezi.
Okay.
And that name is for also Banyankore and Baganda do have it. So I don't know where exactly it falls, but there is the little history I have about the name. It's for Bachwezi, and those Bachwezi came from some parts of Kigezi some time back. And yeah, here I am. That's my name.
For those of you who don't know the history of the Bachwezi, these are semi-gods of sorts, people that have a lot of high authority. So when I'm here and I'm associating with the Muchwezi, just know I'm about to get a lot of money. But nonetheless...
That's a myth.
It's a true myth, because man, you're doing amazing stuff here.
Thank
so
you.
Let's start from the beginning. I have my money and I want to set up a 1 acre model farm. Where do I start from, first of all?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course, we are assuming somebody has 1 acre of land, because land, the price of land, I mean, is different in every part of this country, but let's assume you have the land already. What are the things I need to set up? And probably if you could break down in terms of costing as well.
Well, costing may be hard for me because we are in different regions where they sell things differently.
The prices could vary.
Especially when it comes to wood, and which is most costly in construction, this project. First of all, you asked me how one can start an acre project. 1 acre keeps up to 50 goats
On a zero
on a
grazing.
zero grazing. So the first thing that you have to do, depending on your environment, if you're in a place like where we are, here it's a cattle corridor, so everyone has a farm, and we have many animals that move around. They're unstoppable. When you have an open place, the goats or cows are free to come and destroy your pastures.
Very true.
And these pasture that we are planting are very expensive. For instance, alfalfa goes from 120 to 150
A kg, guys.
1 kilogram. So if you leave it open and you let your other animals to come and invade on
You'll have made
the
a loss.
pastures, you will make a loss. So normally what I advise farmers who are looking at doing zero grazing, no matter the acreage, but first invest in fencing. Excuse me. And the fencing I'm talking about is not for barbed wire. You have to use a chain link.
Okay.
Because if you use a binding wire, barbed wire, even if it's like 6-inch, a goat can pass there.
Okay.
They will study and they will always find a way to penetrate. So yeah, and you have to use treated poles. Because when you buy authentic treated poles, can take you over 10 years.
Oh wait, they are also fake.
Yes, they are
treated
fake.
pole?
Yes, there are some that they just paint the color green
color,
and
and then
and
you
find
think
it. Yes, but authentic, they put in the machine, and it can be cooked or treated for like 2 weeks.
okay. So those
we-
are the ones you highly recommend
yes,
people to buy.
and that's what I use. So beginning is quite costly, but when you set up everything, you find things moving smoothly.
Okay.
Like management, if your goats are there and they are not on free range, which excuse will the workers give you that the goat has gone missing?
True, because they are always, I mean, in the same
In
location.
the same place. So after that, when you fence your land, dig, prepare the garden, target the period of rain.
And the beauty with Uganda is we have 2 rainy seasons.
Yes.
The one that spans, I think, from March to around May.
Yes.
And then one from
August
July, August to up to September,
Yes,
November.
Yes. So when you target that, make sure that you clean your garden, you dig well. Then, when it's almost time for rain, just plant the pastures.
Okay.
Now, the good thing about the pastures, once you plant, you can give it like 3 to 4 years, depending on how you
maintain it.
maintain it.
Because you cut and it regrows. You cut and
After
it
2
regrows.
weeks, it regrows. So you make sure before you bring in animals. After that, you have to harvest like 3 times. Then you know that you have enough pastures to sustain the animals before you cut another rounds. So then put a house for the goats and for the workers. Then bring your animals.
I see you've done a raised structure. Why did you go for this and not the lower ones?
Well, I could say I'm still convinced that keeping hygiene, it's better to use a raised house.
Okay.
Though some farmers, even in South Africa, farmers don't use raised houses. But for me, I still get convinced that in Uganda, you have to get a raised house. Because we have parasites that those people in other countries don't have.
True.
Like fleas. Fleas are very dangerous to animals, especially to the kids. They can suck blood and you see the kids are just dying. Why? You don't know what is killing it. So fleas and other parasites can easily be contained in the dust when the house is not raised.
Amazing. What was the story? You know, we started, I jumped a little bit. So let me take you a little bit back before we continue with the aspect of management and taking care of the goats. What motivated you to start Amigo Farms? We really want to know. Did you just wake up and say, I have my 10 million, let me go to Chiruhura? Bury my money there.
I started this farm in 2020. Everyone remembers that it was COVID
During
time.
COVID time, yes.
So I was, would I say bored?
Okay.
And I decided to say, let me go home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't get bored with money. Eh?
No, I didn't have money, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't start from this project. You forgot to tell people that I have other goats that are on a free range system.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to tell us about that.
Yes.
Are they still here?
Yes, they are, but they don't stay here.
Okay.
They are down apart at home.
Ah, okay.
So during 2020 COVID, I somehow managed to beat the road and find myself in the village.
Okay.
I set up a small house, a small structure, but it was also raised, and I started buying goats from trusted farmers. I started with about 13, 15 goats.
Okay.
Then they started growing. I like the business. Now, something that started as a hobby, I realized that I can make money
You could
from
actually
them.
make money out of it.
But still, before you go that side, I think I grew up loving goats. I didn't start this as a business, not at all. I just started.
Eventually it came. The business aspect came
So
later.
when I grew up to a number of about 60, I opened a social media platform.
Okay.
And I registered the company. So a friend of mine in the US was interested and said, "Hi, I can buy these goats from you." I said, "I'm not selling."
Okay.
Said, I will. So he gave me the money I wanted. Now this man is starting a farm. He doesn't have anything on the ground. He's not in the country. So it's okay, it's fine. The man sends the money on my account and he told me that I'm going to tell you when to take the goats. From now, I said, I don't have anything. You can start my farm. I said, you have your siblings here. Why don't they start? I said, no, I want you. Well, to cut that story short, I started, and when the local goats went, I went into exotic goats. Now, from where I started from, I built another house. This is the third house.
Okay.
The second house is there. So I started bringing in exotic goats. I made some challenges. I remember some time back, there's something I want to emphasize about people looking at joining goat farming. It's not an easy venture.
Okay.
You guys, if you're looking at starting goat farming and you want to get money from there and then, quickly, 1-2 years,
forget about it. This is a business where you have to put in time, work.
Put time, and you have to be patient. You have to make losses.
For 1 acre, you said you fence off the land, you do the planting of pasture, and then you do the construction of the house. So in my questioning or in my perspective, how many goats are we looking at? Because you said 1 acre could hold about 50. So, of course, you don't start with 50. You want to start with a number, then you go on and growing. So how many goats do I start with now to be able to grow? Let's assume I want to grow to 50 within a year. How many should I start with?
For that case, if you want...
or one that makes business sense.
Because I always give people allowance. Goats produce twice in 13 to 14 months. And most of the goats, depending on where you get them from, should produce 2 kids. At least if you have 20, at least 10 or 15 are producing 2 kids. Now, if you're looking at getting 50, it depends on your target and your time frame. So you can start with 5 and you'll get to 50, depending
in
on
2 years maybe. Yes. Or so.
So it depends on the patience that you have.
Can I get 50 with 10 goats in 14 months? Or it can't be? The calculation can't come up.
Normally, the best is to give 25 to get 50 in a year. Because you are looking at the mortality
rate being at 5%, yes, and, maybe.
And some people don't, when they are starting it, they don't look at that. But like any other business, give it the worst case scenario and have a room for not being stressed. If you get 70 in 1 year, well and good. If you don't, look at that target of getting 50. Below that, then you're failing as a business person.
So ladies, ladies and gentlemen, you know the conversation we're having. So he says you can have 5, between 5, 10, 15, depending on your budget sometimes, of course. But if you're very aggressive and ambitious that you want to have 50 goats within the next 14 months, about 25 of these should be mostly females, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think one male,
One male
can serve all these. So now I've been, checking out your goats, and they are exotic. What makes or shifts your mindset from the local breeds to the exotic? Because these are pure breeds from South Africa, and they're actually doing amazing. I've visited farms. These are quite good genetics.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, as I started from the beginning, if someone had a pen and paper noting down what I was mentioning, it's costly to start zero grazing. And these goats that you'll be having will be consuming your money that you've injected in. Now, imagine you've started with a goat of 250 and you're putting it on a zero grazing unit, and you want to make profits. I sat down and calculated one goat in a year can eat about at least 500,000 Ghana shillings. Now, a local goat growing up to the stage of being sold at 250 or 300 is like 1 year and 7 months, almost 2 years.
True.
So you're feeding this animal on an expensive pasture. I always tell people, if you want to do zero grazing, go for exotic goats. If you have enough land and you just want to do goat farming, you can do free range. Free range is not costly. As long as you have enough land, you let your goats go, they feed, and you just deworm and vaccinate. But zero grazing is intensive, capital intensive, and taking care. So where am I coming to? These goats that I have are very expensive. South African Boer goats, each goat from South Africa to Entebbe, the least a female is 1,000 US dollars.
That's about 3.67,
3.6,
sometimes 8,
3.7.
yeah, depending on
Yes.
the dollar rate.
Yes. So that one includes flight fare and insurance and vaccination. So when you bring that goat, and the good thing that now Ugandans are picking
Starting to wake up to the
understand
realization.
how this goat business does of exotic goats, because the secret is just simple. They grow faster than our local goats. A local goat of 2 years can weigh the same as an exotic goat of 5 months.
Yeah.
So you can imagine when you're growing the numbers, when are you going to make money in a local goat that doesn't grow at a high rate?
Very true.
When you're feeding it on planted pastures.
On almost the same, yes. It becomes costly because for you to get the same, like an exotic breed, you need about 1.5 years, close to 2 years.
Exactly.
This one, within the shortest time.
For me, I say at 6 months. When it's 6 months, a male or a female is ready to go into other people's farm.
And how many kgs does it weigh around that time?
Well, that's, I think whoever comes here asked me this question. But I realized that, well, it's good to have a weight scale, but to me it doesn't make sense. Because what people look here to buy is not about the size.
It's the genetics.
Whether it's young, some people buy goats before, like when they are born, like you've come here, they find the goat is born and they know the breed. They pay me the money after 5 months, they come and pick their goats. So I realized that weighing my goats, still it won't, because there's no person who will come to me looking for goats for breeding who will mind about the weight. Yes.
No, I personally, I just wanted to know what range of kgs would be looking like. But nonetheless, so let's talk about one of the most important thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just ended that conversation on why he chose the exotic breed. How do you manage? Because the goats are looking amazing. You're on a zero grazing. Remember, one of the key aspects of zero grazing is your goats are only having access to the things you're giving them. They're not scavenging like, free range. They have a variety to choose from here, what you give them. So let's look at the nutritional value you give them for them to look amazing like this.
What I have right now here, you can see it. I have alfalfa, I have pak chong, then I get some other mixtures that
additives
are already mixed, like premix and quite a number. I add soybean, I add cotton seed, I add quite a number
To come up with
to
a
come up
feed.
with, yes, with the real nutrition content for the goats to be looking good and to grow fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the key components, the key management things that you want to share with somebody out there that is yet to go into the business, or somebody that recently joined and they're still struggling, figuring out how do I perfect this venture?
For me, what I did here, I have a team of 4 workers
Okay.
on the farm, and I collaborate them with the veterinary doctor of Chiruhura district. So they always keep records. For example, if I'm doing vaccination, our government give us
Veterinary
free
officers.
free vaccine, like for FMD, PPR. So when a vet comes from the district, I have a record. They record whenever
They pass around.
yes, and I have a veterinary doctor in-house, full time, that is there. But when things are beyond him, I call
We
the
have to
doctor
call
from the
somebody.
district, and they come to
They come
cover
and
the
support.
issue. Yes. So the most important thing is after doing proper housing, the housing. I think you.
Yeah, I'm into housing. Guys, I forget. I always forget. Guys, give me your money. I construct for you amazing structures for goats wherever you are in the country. For us, we are moving. Uganda is all ours.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you have a housing, have teamwork, and give them everything that they need. That's what I can say.
Okay.
For example, my workers, they don't move.
Okay.
This is their area of operation. Beyond this, you're not my worker. In case of anything happens to you,
Outside the fencing, that's your
that's
challenge.
your. So what I
I do
did,
the same with mine.
I make sure that I bring them food. They have a solar system where they charge their phones. Everyone has a radio call. They communicate easily. They don't need airtime unless it's internet. Um, they have a machine for haircut. So everything is done in here.
Okay.
So getting a person who will manage your farm and to oversee
the
and contain
operation.
those people that they all work together is
It's
very
very
important.
important.
Yeah.
You need a camera in place.
Yes, I have a camera. I have a
Okay.
camera.
So you literally monitor everything
Yes, I
as
do.
it happens.
I do when I'm not here. But guys, I cannot spend 2 weeks without coming here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How special is that? I thought when I set up my things, I can even take a month or 2 without visiting the farm.
There's something that I want to tell farmers, or like any other business person. No matter how good a person could be, no one will be good as you in your business. For me, I can come here and see something wrong with a goat when the veterinary doesn't.
Or even the workers that
They
actually stay here every day
they
might have
don't
not
see it.
noticed.
So when you love your business, you achieve. But when you just do it because you have money and you've put in and you just sit back and relax, that is not business. Especially for goat farming, you will not make it.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, those that have been doing telefarming, you know what we are now talking about. Don't just get your 200 million, take to Chiruhura, invest in goat business, and then sit in Kampala. Oh, I also have a farm. No, it doesn't work like that. Supervision, like Mr. Frank, who? The gentleman, the former CEO of New Vision.
Yes, Kapshenga, Robert.
Yes, Robert Kavshenga did mention some time ago that what you supervise is actually what gets done. What you haven't supervised, ladies and gentlemen, don't expect it to get done. So, as we wind up, what is the future of Amigo Farm?
The future? The future is brighter than for Ministry of Finance.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm seeing exploring to greater heights because I love what I do,
okay.
and I really give it time. And that's the only secret in business, like any other business. You have to love what you're doing before seeing what you're going to get from there. I'm expanding more and more, and though I can get challenges financially, but I still have a dream that is valid.
Okay.
I can't stop dreaming.
One of recently, a couple of days or a week ago, I can't remember very well. You know, I'm great. I'm aging as well. I've grown old. We saw you with some members of YPA. Have you joined? Are you having a partnership? What's up?
Well, first of all, Amigo Farm is a farm owned by me.
Okay.
I don't do any other business with any entrepreneur, any farmer. I do business and I sell the goods that come from my farm. So this YPA that you're talking about, well, Obed has been my friend, um, and he has always wanted to come to the farm and see
The amazing work you're doing.
yes, how I do my work. Then he was in, I think, within the area, and he called me. He said, I'm around. You can pass by and say hello. So he came and as like how you've come, but for him it was a different thing. He came and started filming my goats and price tagging them, and I didn't know anything about that. So when many people called me about it and asking me this and that, I said, share the video and I want to confirm. Then I was so surprised and I asked him to put down the videos that he had uploaded because that's not how I do. And if you come to my farm and you start taking videos before my permission, then that is illegal. So I don't have any business with YPA. No. I don't work with YPA. I don't have any business with them. He just came as you've come, and he illegally.
For us, we thought, oh, Mr. Amir has partnered with
No.
them.
I don't work with YPA in any way.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've been asking about the question, he has answered it. I don't want to, prolong and ask a lot of questions because for us, we are here to learn about goat farming. Is it possible to, a lot of people, actually, not just YPA, a lot of them I've seen on social media, a lot of people, giving crazy calculations when it comes to goods. Is that the same? I mean, I want many people to join farming, but I want them to have a very clear mindset of what they should expect. Is goat farming just an easy thing like calculations? Because I've seen a couple of people say, when you start with 20 million within 2 years, you should be having 500 million. Is that possible? You are rich, eh? You're not telling us the secret.
Well,
you guys are hiding the information.
If I tell you the story, my story about goat farming, how I made the losses and reaching where I am, it would discourage anyone looking into
the
goat
direction
farming.
of goat farming.
But as I said, you have to love what you do before looking at what you're getting from there. There's a time, maybe like 3 years ago, I made a loss of about 85 million. My goats died of PPR, and I was not aware about what is killing the goats. So before you do goat farming, you have to look at certain things that are inevitable. Whether you've mastered the game or not, there are losses that will come. We lose goats. Goats die, but we keep quiet.
We just don't put it out there.
You can never, it's very hard to find a farmer telling you that I lost goats. They always talk about profits. Well, we make profits. That's the truth. There is money in goat farming. But I don't want to encourage people who want to do farming to come where
the expectations are way here.
I'm not saying that there's no money in goat farming. There is money actually. There is money, but you have to make sure that you are ready to meet any circumstance that may happen to you. You may be lucky and you start with 50 goats and you shoot up to 200 within a year. That is your luck. But also look at the aspect of making losses because I've been through that. So I'm a breeder. I sell goats. Even right now I sell goats, but I don't want to put people into high expectations like when you buy 50 goats, you're going to get 200 in a year. You're not God.
Anything could happen
Anything
along
can
the
happen.
way. Yeah.
So when you're venturing into business, look at if things happen. For example, you are new to goat farming and you're running to the bank to
get
get
a loan
money
and invest in.
and start goat farming. Why you don't know what you're doing? The goats are going to die and you be in trouble.
Because you have to pay back the loan anyway.
And I always tell people, start small and grow gradually. Start with 5 goats, 10. Then you monitor, see how they are. If they die, you will know what has killed them. Don't go back in a mistake that I made, having a lot of numbers and eventually
Not
the
being
virus
able to-
comes and
wipes out
wipes
everything.
out all the goats. And, you know, so you just need to do it gradually. Possibly start with local goats and master them. Give them like a year. Then you graduate
You improve on the breed.
until you get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what a better way to end the week or the weekend. I don't know when you're watching this, but for us here, we're going into the new week. You know, we've started the new week, but if you're ending the week, no problem. Worry not. Go to Sungra House Bukoto and eat amazing foods. We have pizzas, we have chicken, we have rabbit, we have goat, we have fish, and there's also the Duke in case you want to consult with me. Or guys, don't call me and say, Dennis, we want free things. No, here we charge because man, we've put in a lot of effort to bring you this content. This is for free. You can watch wherever you want. But the moment you want me to explain, go into details, blah, blah. But Mr. Amir's number is definitely up for grabs. Check in the comment section. You'll be able to contact him. If, in case you haven't got it, please reach out to me because I'll share his number as well so that you get to buy those goats. You get a professional consultation from him and so forth and so on. Don't forget, follow me on X at Dennis Duke UG. You have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Why didn't we talk about it in the beginning? What's the name of the channel?
It's Amigo Farm Limited, YouTube, X, Facebook. It's all Amigo Farm Ltd.
No problem. I've put the stuff in the description, so please go and follow it. Until then, see you next time.